Blackroll, Blackroll. Yo, Colaps, watch this battle. Keep the bounce light. Are you ready?
Very intense one from Kaji again. Let's see, for example, yeah, Kaji in this one, renewing still. Didn't use some of the sounds because he has a huge sound palette as well. Really enjoyed the first drop. With the kind of kicks he's doing. I think it's very strong. And live, I remember it really hit hard. Now I feel like there was some slight inconsistencies sometimes in the timing, specifically when he involves the zippers into that drop. I don't remember the placement exactly, but there was one moment where I felt like, oh, timing is a little bit weird. But apart from that, sick round, and also at the end. So first there is this really weird drop with the bass. I don't know what he's doing. That's a really crazy one. I don't know if I like it personally, but the idea I think is sick. I think it's a sick idea. I just don't know if I like it in this specific way. I think it can work definitely, and it's an interesting texture, but I don't know if I would just put it in that way specifically. But I thought it was still interesting and maybe a bit funny on the moment, because Kaji is just very creative. So I think he just wants to try new things that were never done before. And of course, when you do that, there's gonna be a lot of times where it works and a lot of time where it doesn't work. And sometimes it's in between. So maybe this one is an in-between moment for me. And then after that he did kind of the same with but this time with a bass instead of a vocal bass instead of doing a high-pitched voice. I think I prefer it used this way personally, with kind of bass, even though it sounds a little bit dirty, but I think I enjoy it more, at least in the way it was used in this round. I think it was a bit more interesting to me. But yeah, very high intense energy round, very battle style, super loud. You can hear like he's really going hard on the mic. Also really like when he's doing this kind of combo patterns. I really like how the spit snare sounds, the long spit snare he's doing. I think that's really cool. Anyways, shout out to Kaji. Let's watch the next one.
It's GBB, bro. With the hands of God.
Sick round. Yeah, I felt Blackroll, at least on the first round, I connect more with his ideas. Again, his execution it's crazy. I love the new things he brought with these kind of things. So this feels like he's introducing at least a new texture here. That's the kind of little upgrades I'm talking about. It doesn't need to be the whole round, but showing these little upgrades from time to time, it's like, you know, like it feels a bit refreshing. Same in the way he was using the many times in a row. I think that's the first time he's showing that he's using it in this way. So again, that feels also a bit refreshing, you know. So I'm talking about these little updates or upgrades, I don't know how to call them, that you show from time to time. That's what you want to happen throughout the whole competition, basically. And here I think he's done it. So tight execution, really sick round. Love the groove of this one. Good crowd control, good presence. For me, I would for now vote for Blackroll. I don't remember who won the small final, by the way.
Switch!
You're not done? Me too.
This is a mouse score. 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 I make it bounce with that. This is a mouse score. I make you dance with that. This is a mouse score. I make it spam with that. This is a mouse score. Mouse score. Mouse score. Mouse score. I make it bounce and dance. It's spam like that. Even if you don't like beer, gully, but Alright, 最後の日本開催行くぜ東京
I didn't remember this round at all. Definitely very special one. I really like the first 2/3 maybe. I think it's hard hitting. I love the structure. I think the pace is really good. Quite clean execution as well. Still showing a lot of different sounds. Really high intensity energy. Really battle style. And yeah, the last third for me is wow. First, I think like he used these things way too much to be again using them in the small final. I know that it's slightly different, but to us it really feels similar, you know, like it's like almost the same drops that he's doing again and again, like the I was already tired the first time he did that, but then I think now it's the third time I'm hearing it. Yeah, I think he needs to balance things and use these kind of drops, maybe if just for one round, to be honest, or 2 rounds, you know. But when it's almost every battle, it feels like it's a bit too much for me. But what I like about it is definitely the intention behind it, because I can really understand what he's trying to do with these drops, and it's the music sounds almost like that, to be honest, if you listen to it. That's the closest way a human can replicate those music styles, and it's definitely not for everyone, but I think he's doing it pretty well if you know about the music styles. Basically, it's definitely not pleasant for everyone. You can see Blackroll's reaction. I'm sure he doesn't listen to much of that music style. But yeah, respect to Kaji, that was still a sick round. He's always exploring, and yeah, big up. Let's hear Blackroll now.
Thank you. Switch! I step to the game to show I am. Bring respect to all the fan, bro. All the world is yet to compete, but only one can take the win. And that's me, bitch. I've been modified. It's too late when you realize I'm gonna get third place. Kaji, it's your time. Goodbye. Check this.
Wow, sick.
I deserve this. Time.
Nice. Sick. Yeah, sick round. I think the small final rounds of Blackroll might be my favorite from him, because this is where I feel like he's taking the most risk. The other ones he did feels very safe, because he's in full control, but I love when he's allowing himself to explore a little bit more. Like in this one, he did like which we never heard him doing, for example. So yeah, I love when he takes a bit more risk. Also, that final pattern he did was super difficult to execute, super tight as well. Love the way it enters. That's really cool. I loved this round. I think it's a nice way to end the battle. I would personally definitely vote for Blackroll in this one, even though Kaji had some really great moments, very intense ones as well, but I felt Blackroll was just more consistent, and it's just a beast of execution, like I said before. So big up to both. That was a sick battle.
Blackroll.
Yes, so he's qualified for GBB26. Is Kaji also qualified? Anyways, big up to both. That was an insane battle. Sick small final. Big up, guys.